Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Mr. Green Hands. I know. The sun's out. Look, clouds, the beautiful clouds behind me. The sun is shining on a beautiful day like this, and it's looking great. And I'm just gonna give you a very quick update of what's been happening and what I have been doing, secretly or not secret at all, in the garden and how the things are growing. Because obviously I think I haven't actually, let me step over this thing here. I actually haven't given you guys an update. I know I haven't given you guys an update, but today, let's do one. Just gonna flip this camera around and I'm gonna straighten. There's not much of an intro, but we're just gonna go straight in and show you what's been happening. Things are looking. Obviously, this beautiful day with the sunshine. Okay, these are some white turnips, snowball turnips that I've kept. And what it is, I'm just trying to get them to seed it up, for this year, so I can get some extra seeds. I have I got a ton of it, literally a lot of snowball turnip seeds, and yeah, looking to have more. You can never have enough seed. There are some onions that I transplanted back, the ones that I left in the ground and they grew back, so there's a few in there that's growing up. I do have a problem, guys. I don't know if everybody knows about this, but there's foxes in the UK, and look at this hole. I have put a fence around everything, guys. I got a fence around everything. And these clever sons of a monkey's uncle find their way somehow into my garden and dig it up. How legally is it to make coats? Fox's coats, that is. I know it's probably illegal, but you know what? It's part of nature. Let nature take its course. All I can do is just protect the items that I have, and that's all I can do. So there's nothing in the bed here. These are just horse manure, and it's a no-dig bed. It's looking fantastic. Look, this is one thing I love about having a no-dig bed. Let's get you guys in there. You can see some life. There is life. Just a little scrape. There is a worm there. This is life. Once your garden has worms, insects in the soil, you know it is not dirt you have soil. Moving on from there, beautiful, amazing, good-looking sons of a monkey's uncle, Mr. Garlic is showing love, is starting to come in, and a wild blackberry. I've been struggling to get rid of these. Let's get rid of you out of there. What are you doing? A few bits of, this one here, I don't even know the name of the plant. This is my number one enemy. Number one enemy. Every year. That's the one that I find harder to get rid of. But using a no-dig, I tend to have less digging to do. The onions in between the garlic are showing love. They're coming nicely through. And not just here, it's literally throughout the whole garden. It's coming right through and doing really well. So I might actually have to add some horse manure or some chicken compost on top of it. Just give it that little energy later on to start to produce the bulbing section. And look at those pesky sons of a monkey foxes, just digging up everything, man. I'm gonna have to catch them and clip their claws or something. Look at that. This is a parsley that survived over the winter. I didn't even cover here. It survived. It went through all that really horrible cold and doing well. And look at that beautiful, amazing garlic and onion in between that. It's coming on really, really lovely. Going over to here, this is a garden bed I didn't do nothing with, but I've started to do little bits and pieces with. I've done some onions in there for pest control. You know how it is. You got to do some things. So in here, I don't even know what I'm going to put in there, but definitely in the upcoming months, it's going to look like a forest. My pear tree is doing well. It's got loads of blossoming. It's coming really lovely in. But the first thing that I did this year, which I don't really broadcast a lot all the time, the first crop let's get rid of you pesky weed. It's, weeds are always going to be around. But as you see them, just get rid of them. So in here, these are some radishes, my first crop, but they are not your typical radishes. These are black radishes. So at the end of them, they will have a radish, but the color black. Black. Never been seen. Most of us don't actually know that they exist. But in here, I have black radishes, and throughout there, I have put the radishes right next to something called carrots. And in this bed, there are going to be more than one color of carrots. I kid you not. This is not your regular planting season. Rambo Green Hands have gone OP, you know. I am going over the top right now. I'm planting colors of things that no one's ever seen. I have some future colors of things that no one ever seen, or maybe never tried to grow. But yeah, in here I've got radishes. And the great part, as I say, I love no dig. Yes, it's been a warm day today. I'm literally in a t-shirt, but look at that moisture just by removing a few clumps of the top, and it's really wet. So this is retaining more moisture using that horse manure and a no dig technique than you regularly would. I have some kale that are starting to seed. I will let them go to seed a little bit. Maybe a few of them I'll let go to seed, but I will remove some and start to compost those. I've got a beautiful sprouting lesbian onion in there that's going to start putting on seeds. But these, even though they're coming up back now, I can remove them and use them as spring onions. But I have something over there. I've just sold some new ones, so I'm going to try to grow loads of different onions this year. I've got some more white lesbian onions, and I've got onions around these here, the radishes and the carrots, to make sure I have some protection, and it's doing its job. So far I haven't seen any slugs, and we've had a lot of rain in the UK. I have some chard that survived the winter. I'm not sure if I'll keep them. I might do. They were all abused and eaten down by birds, and slugs were all over them, so I didn't really want to touch them. I let them, you know, I might just redo some more. And as you go through the garden, guys, you see a little bit of weed. I got a tendency, I gotta get rid of them. I can't have it. No. It's all about having that less weeding and more focusing and growing the crop. I have a box there. This is just grass weeds that's gonna go to compost. These are parsnips. They're parsnips that I didn't dig up, as you can see down the bottom there. It's just growing back. Look at that. I might just leave it there. It might produce, it might not. But if I get seeds from it, I'll be happy as well. I have my potatoes growing back. And yes, guys, your boy Mr. Green Hands has got himself tags. I've got tags. Everything in this year will have a tag on it. So remember, and as you can see, it says ginger. That's because, let me just remove it, I stuck a ginger rhizome in here, and it's doing well. It's starting to put some stuff in it because the weather's getting a little bit warmer. So I wanted to try to grow some ginger outside of the usual things and have it here in the allotment. And because I'll be down here more often, that's the thing. And I've got some here as well. There's some ginger where I put the stick on the label. In here I have some onions, and I've got some carrots, and there's an onion deciding to come out of where it was. You know, you've got those slugs coming through, and there are some carrots in. I don't know if you guys can see really clearly. There's some carrots starting to break through to show some love, and it's a beautiful day. It's amazing. There's a box here. There is one ginger in there. I don't even know what I'm gonna put in these boxes, but I promise you guys, it's be amazing. And that is just a quick update of what I have been doing. Yeah, the sun's out. My lips are getting dry. Not looking good, guys. You know how ashy lips. Don't say nothing about my lips, guys. I know they're big and beautiful. Who knows? I don't care. But it's a part of me, and that is it. This is your boy, Mr. Green Hands. Should I show you? Come back. I got some more for you. There's lots of things that I'm doing, but I'm not sharing yet. Thank you very much, guys. It's your boy, Mr. Green Hands. Have a beautiful day, and don't ever forget, we need to take up the planet. We just got to. See you guys soon. Stay blessed.